derpy dog.
Alright guys, we've got a pretty good match here. This is Frieza versus Frieza match. This one is a Conflict on the right and Retribution on the left. So we got the dice roll and Retribution 1, so we're just going to go ahead and get right on into it here.
That's just what I wanted to see.
Time to buy a Persian.
We repeated this like 3
Get a Persian.
fucking times.
They're awesome.
Yeah. It's nice, isn't it?
Those assholes look kind of confusing that would happen.
Alright.
So you'll see here the Retribution player doesn't have the mastery out. He actually let the Conflict Mastery player borrow his Retribution mastery. So we're going to go ahead and go back and fix that here in just a second.
Okay. I'll do that.
So you'll see the Retribution player there. He laid out
My
Ginyu.
weakness, how did he know?
My one weakness.
It's a little bit of an interesting build here. It's a Retribution, Anger, Frieza with allies. So he's going to go ahead and pass and redo.
Slightly disappointing.
Enter, do it, do it.
It does me so little good right now.
So the Retribution did forget to get his drill out from the mastery, but again, it's because he doesn't have his mastery.
I know.
So he's going to look through his deck. He thinks its mastery is shuffled in, but he just completely forgot about the mastery being
Oh, I don't have a mastery.
traded out.
Now
So
You have my mastery.
Oh yeah, I do.
Which means I have to take one of these out.
Ha, so you're not using your mastery power. Plot twist, you're playing the whole thing illegally. Way to go.
And take one double
Here.
out.
Gift to you.
Keck.
Keep it.
Okay.
Yeah. Do it.
Take that out.
Do it. Yeah.
And I'll search for the drill too. Because, yeah, I have to do that because I didn't have the mastery out.
Alright, so he pulls the energy block drill. I believe that's orange steady
We're
drill.
Nothing but physicals. Damn it. No supernova for you. My whole deck is nothing but captive strikes.
Shit!
Yeah, try discarding a card from my hand now, bitch.
Can't tell what he drew.
Well, eventually it'll be a combat.
Eventually.
Sad thing is we're playing Frieza and we have to get set up apparently.
Yep.
Or maybe I'm just going to keep drawing physical blocks.
Well, there's the all block.
I'm keeping that one.
I hear that's a physical block.
At this point, like, whatever. Just whatever.
We're just drawing blocks left and right.
So they're just passing
how am I
and,
drawing
you know,
three
doing all the
blocks?
rejuve
No
and pass and
blocks being
rejuve
in the
and
game.
all that good stuff. So he's got another drill that's orange captivity drill. That is the one that is a
You all
constant
do black
when
mans.
energy attacks hit. They gain your MP gains 3 stages and you raise your anger 1. So Retribution Vegeta or Frieza here is pretty well set up. He's got at least 3 anger sitting on the board plus the captivity drill.
Couldn't one
So-
of you be a swirl?
Nope.
We'll see what happens here.
I'm gonna put this here. I'm not gonna even try. I'm not trying. It's just not even good enough. Alright, I am muting our chat because God.
I did that like 2 days ago, as well as the RNG chat. I have 0 regrets.
Don't stop.
I will be real with you.
Screw it, let's enter.
Alright, let me turn off my notifications before I get pissed off. Until I turn it back on. Hey, look. Oh, come on!
Alright, we're gonna go stare down, banish that.
I'm gonna block it and lower your anger 2.
Don't have any, but okay.
I raised mine 2.
So we've got an orange stare down that banished the setup, and then
Oh, crap.
an
Do I
energy
blindly take the
block
shot?
from the Conflict Mastery that will raise his anger 1, but because he's Frieza, it raises his anger 2.
I'm going to use my mastery.
So he's sitting on 2 anger there.
Discard, raise my anger 1.
Yep.
He goes ahead and uses his mastery, discards to raise his anger 1. So he's sitting at... Oh yeah, he had first turn command that he banished for 2 anger, so that put him at 5. So Ret Frieza throws
Same thing.
the
Yep.
Supernova, and Conflict follows up with Supernova. So Ret blocked with the Steady Drill, raises his anger 1.
Mastery.
Uses Mastery, raises anger 2.
Crit the Ginyu.
And Conflict follows up with Frieza attack, rejuvenates that Supernova, and crits away
Where you
Ginyu.
win. See? 4.
Calculating damage, whether it's going to hit or not. It is going to hit.
Crit anger. I'm gonna
So,
like this.
because
I'm
of
gonna like
Conflict
this.
Mastery, that hit for the full force, so it's critting the anger.
Nicer than I think
I'll pass.
anyone expected. You're like,
So it's a pass.
that 4 doesn't make up for it. Then you realize just how easy it is to get 4.
Pass, rejuvenate black resistance.
Wrong.
So Frieza passed.
That's enter.
So we're entering combat here.
Yep.
I believe that's point blank volley. So it raises Ret Frieza's anger 2. It's going to be for 3 life. It hit. So then Captivity Drill hit effect, raises the Frieza anger again. Now he's on level 2, so he's going to shuffle those drills in. And he's thinking that he gets to pull one of them back out because of the mastery, but he has to actually use the
Why
mastery
would that come
first.
back out?
Oh, that's right. Not yet. It'll come back out in a minute though.
May I see your discard pile? Lightning burst.
Fine.
So he goes ahead and throws Black Lightning Burst. Frieza follows up with Time.
No, I'll do mastery.
Then he follows up with Mastery, gains 2 anger, and then he gets to search his life deck for any
Wait,
drill
why did he
and
get
place it into play.
Because I leveled.
Wait, is it the same turn?
Yeah, it
I
has
thought
to
it's
be
by
turn.
the effect.
Nope, just
No,
on the
it's
turn.
not the same.
This combat.
Yep,
Okay.
it's the same.
Okay.
Pretty nifty.
So he pulls the orange Steady Drill back out again.
Mastery. Discard.
Okay.
Raise my
So Conflict uses his Mastery, discards Declaration, which means it goes into play, and he raises anger 1. And Retribution follows up with orange Counterball. He rejuvenates Fierce Attack.
4.
It hits, so he gets to rejuvenate 2.
Frieza. Quit your anger.
So Conflict follows up with Frieza, does the crit, lowers Ret's anger 1, and then Retribution does his,
It's gonna be for 1 life that hits.
1.
Yeah.
and that one's gonna hit for 1 life.
Yep.
And then Conflict follows up with Dev Blow, gets to banish 3 out of the discard, lowers Retribution's anger 2, and raises the Conflict's anger 1. It's not going to hit. Nothing is going to hit this combat because of time.
I'm gonna pass.
Retribution passes, and Conflict passes.
And we're here, and now we're gone. Like this. That's what Jesus was doing to my life. I'm here, and then I'm gone. Except for Mary.
Pass. Banish. Juice swirl.
So that's another command that gives Conflict 2 more anger. So you'll see Nappa comes out. I'm not too sure what he's keeping in his hand. I can't tell. So Nappa is preventing the declaration from being used. Declaration can shuffle a drill or an ally or a setup, I believe, back into the owner's life deck. I'm not too sure if that makes that big of a difference or not, but it'll be interesting to find out.
Banish 2.
Okay, so Conflict starts off with Mastery, and that card when it's that card gets discarded, banishes the top 2 of Retribution player's life deck. So Conflict is on level 3 already.
Energy for.
I'm not too sure what that card is called, but I know it's an energy, costs 1 stage. Does 2 life cards damage, and it raises Retribution's anger 2, lowers Conflict's anger 2. And then Conflict follows up with Death Blow. So he gets to banish 3 first. And then it lowers Retribution's anger 2, raises Conflict's anger 1.
4 stages.
Damage, I'm not sure if anything is going to hit. Oh, it is going to hit. It's going to be for 4 stages because it's got an AT plus 1. And then Frieza level 3 is plus 3 stages. So he decides to take the damage off of Nappa.
4 damage.
And Retribution decides to follow up with Sagacious Strike for damage. And Conflict uses a block, which gives him 3 anger off of that. I believe Conflict passed, so Retribution follows up with Death Blow. He's going to banish off some stuff here. So now Retribution is at 1 anger. I believe Conflict is at 2 anger.
I pass.
Mastery.
I pass.
Retribution uses Mastery to gain 2 anger. And then it goes right on over to Retribution player. So Visiting Past hits the table, but Nappa prevents it from being able to be used.
Pick that up. Pick that up, GoPro.
Deck.
So that is 2 declarations on the table now.
Pass. Flashback.
Traffic like that. Really, really bad.
Oh yeah.
So we are entering combat here.
I'm going to start with the Mastery.
Retribution starts off with the Mastery there, so he gets to level. He's going to keep the Steady Drill out, and he shuffles his deck just to make things simple here. It's not a highly competitive match, so it doesn't really matter. Then I believe that is a stare down that comes out from Conflict's side.
Not even worth it.
I believe he discards orange counterball. That's what that looks like, I think.
Mastery.
So
Discard.
Retribution passes.
Raise my own anger 1.
Conflict uses Mastery, discard, raises anger 1.
Pass.
Pass.
So it's a pass, and it goes back to Conflict player's turn.
Well, we're fighting in the middle of the blizzard, so pretty good. Yeah,
I'll enter.
how about the special rules?
We are entering combat again.
Black combo. Level.
So black combo comes out, gives a Conflict player 2 anger, so he levels.
In the same bracket, so it'll be just be for 2 stages.
So it'll be for 2 stages.
Oh, we are on the same deal.
So Retribution decides to go ahead and take it here.
I mean, I'm not too worried about it, but it's still, I'm not talking about it. It's not in this list, so. I know, but.
Not too sure what that is.
You have any anger?
That is counterball. Okay. So he's gonna look for a style attack. Rejuvenate it. It's another counterball. It's gonna be for 4 life if that hits, but it does not. Resistance comes out. That gives the Conflict player 1 anger,
Overwhelming power.
and then he throws overwhelming power to pop the setup and drill.
Got 1 in hand.
1.
That's all mastery.
Retribution uses Mastery to gain 2 anger.
Frieza 4 ability.
Conflict uses his level 4 ability, so that makes Retribution mill off 4 cards, and Conflict gets to search his life deck for a Frieza name card. He pulls Supernova,
Lower anger
and
2.
Retribution uses PowerPoint, which lowers Retribution to anger 2, and
One.
raises Conflict's anger 1.
2. Just 2. So 11.
So Supernova will hit for 11.
And crit the Nappa.
Nappa gets critted away.
Well, just fuck it.
Okay.
So he goes ahead and throws the
Frieza.
overwhelming power. It doesn't do anything. So Frieza level 2.
But physical attack. You are now.
Not sure what
in
the
lower
damage is
bracket.
going to be.
200,000.
I'm in E, so 2.
I believe it's 2 life there.
I'll pass.
Pass.
And it's a pass.
I only entered because I got a black combo. It's like instant level.
I love Shining Force. Okay, get that arc. I don't know why they would give it a good like.
Pass.
Sometimes.
Fuck it, why not?
So we are entering combat now. That drill that hits the table prevents Retribution's anger from being lowered by more than 1 at a time.
Lower my anger 1.
So he follows up with, he starts off with the point blank volley, lowers the Conflict's anger 1. It's going to hit for 3 life.
Interesting.
All my defense is try getting her slap that's good.
Shuffle that in.
So he's going to do declaration to shuffle the drill in.
Dude. It's actually testing pretty well. It's been smooth.
Oh my.
I played with my deck.
I'll pass.
I'm like looking at this stuff probably.
Go for it.
Shot in the dark. Times Warriors tool.
Okay.
So Retribution blocks Black Swirl. Black Swirl named Times Warriors tool. So that block gains him an anger, and then he's freeze level 3, so he gains another anger off of that.
Son of a bitch. That's fucking gay.
Same.
So shoulder
bracket
slam
lower. So
lowers
nothing.
Retribution's anger 3.
Well, fuck it, mastery.
Freeze a level 4 ability.
Go
Level
for
4.
it. Mill him. Mill him. I'll pass.
Supernova? Okay.
So
Hey.
we got another block, raises the anger.
Freeze a ability. Crit your anger.
2. Okay.
For nothing.
Okay. Pass again.
Mastery, raise my own anger 1.
Okay. I'll pass.
Pass.
So we got Mastery, raises anger 1,
Pass for game.
and it was a pass. And then he's going to pass, command gives him,
You had it? Yes! I was like, I know he has
gives
time
him
left.
5 angers, so that is an MPP victory there.
The rest of his hand was an energy block. This
anyway.
was a beautiful little moment.
That was a Retribution Frieza versus a Conflict Frieza. It was a really fun game to play and a really fun game to watch again and see some plays that could have changed the game. Anyway, you're watching Z Warrior Central. Be sure to give us a like, comment, subscribe, and share away. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.